Alright, boys, we're back. I just had to go take care of some business, so y'all are gonna completely ignore like the last couple of seconds of what just happened. So anyway, I was on Soda. Soda, as I was basically to sum it up, I think he's funny. I was talking about the hidden cutscene that had happened, and in that cutscene, it is right. I think it's right before when right before, like during Mikon's trial, where she's the killer, right? There's this hidden cutscene where if you talk to him first, you can travel to Akane's like little, little dorm and then get a hidden cutscene of Nekomaru like giving her a massage on her back where she's like fully naked. And yeah, that was kind of funny too because he was all obsessing over it. So yeah, Katsuishi, he's good. Yeah, he's pretty good. All right, next we got Gonta. Gonta is I think he's in great tier to be honest. Um, what he does, he's basically the most pure character in the game. He's like the Incredible Hulk and fucking what's her name, Sakura put together because he's all beefy and stuff. But basically, he's he's kind of like Makoto in a way, talking about how he never hurt a fly and how he's afraid of bugs or whatever. And then we get to I think it's the fourth trial of that game. It's definitely the fourth trial where he was tricked by Kokichi into killing Mew because he messed up the wiring on Mew's like virtual reality type thing, and Kokichi used that to get Gonta to choke her out because he caught wind of it, and it leads to Gonta not remembering that he had actually killed Mew because virtual world Gonta and real Gonta had different memories. So led to a pretty heartbreaking scene where Suichi was forced to expose Gonta, and Gonta didn't even know what was happening. And yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And there's this other funny scene where where he was on a rampage and he was chasing everyone down. But when he got to Mew literally took off her clothes to make Gonta all embarrassed to touch her. That was fucking hilarious. I love that dude. That was great. So yeah, Gonta is there. Next we got Celeste. She's kind of bad. I don't like Celeste. She's she's boring, and then when it's her time to shine, she has the she was like the most obvious killer in the whole series. Like I could have not even watched and told you she was the killer. The way she leads everyone in that trial, this chapter three, she leads everyone on and points them where to go and all that stuff. Not to mention, she discovered the body and always knew everything was. She didn't do anything right, and she's portrayed as a pretty smart person. And before that, she just kind of states the obvious in the trials. And her whole thing is win by any means necessary and all that stuff. She doesn't really do much. I'm not really her biggest fan. She's mid or below mid. All right, next we got Chiaki. All right, dudes. All right, dudes. Chiaki, the best female character in the whole series, is really not even close. Well, it's kind of close. Maki is like a distant second place. All right, but not only is she waifu material, she's so good. She's useful in every trial. She's like she's like what Kirigiri was supposed to be, but only done better. Because she wasn't an asshole like Kirigiri, but we'll get to that later. She's useful in trials. She has funny moments, wife material. But the best part, when it's investigation time, she snaps out of that trance she's normally in. She gets to work. She helps steer us in the right direction all the time. And then I want to say it was the fifth trial, the best trial in the game, where we were forced to expose her as a traitor. They kind of foreshadowed it because there's a scene where Nagito has a video and he's like, the traitor needs to swipe their card in order to turn off the bomb. Chiaki did it without hesitation, but it turns out it didn't work. So me, I was scared. I was like, no, is Chiaki the traitor? And it turned out that she wasn't at that time. And then when everyone caught wind of the fact that Nagito used his ultimate ability to like get the traitor to expose himself, she didn't even hesitate, but she didn't directly say it at the same time. and it was just heartbreaking, dude. Almost brought me to tears. But yeah, love Chiaki, dude. Excellent, excellent, excellent character. I gotta speed this up because my throat is starting to hurt. Ah, water. Alright, next we got Akane. I actually like Akane a lot. I think she's. I'll put her above Ibuki. Alright, this might be a hot take. I don't really know. Because, Robo, he didn't really like Akane like that. He says I only like Akane because she had big boobs. But that's not why. Akane is the ultimate. Damn. Akane is the ultimate gymnast, and the way she became a gymnast is that there's this old dude, if I remember correctly, there's this old dude that approached her because she had a fire body and was being all persistent and was like, "You would be a good gymnast," and all her stuff is like improv, not really planned or nothing like that. So yeah, that's how memory's a little fuzzy on that one. But yeah, that's how she became a gymnast. Now in the game, she's kind of she's very useful, but like not intentionally. I forgot which I forgot which trial it was, but there was a part where she was like, "I'm just gonna go with my gut," and then literally called the whole trial. Like she does that like not on purpose, and she has a lot of funny moments too. Like I forgot which trial it was. I want to say it was trial four. It was Nekomaru's one, I think, where she kept making dick jokes. It was hilarious. She kept talking about, or you could have grabbed your front tail or some shit like that. I thought that was hilarious. But in Nekomaru's case, is where she was probably at her best because she was kind of hiding like how she was heartbroken over it. Aside from the one scene where she was holding dead Nekomaru in her arms, and Fuyuhiko was trying to give her advice because he'd been there, done that with Peko and all, and she was. I don't think she wanted to hear it because she was trying to hide how she felt and all that stuff. So yeah, I like Kane a lot. She's a homie. All right, now we get to Kurumi, dude. All right, this might be another hot take, but I fucking love Kurumi. I loved her, dude. She didn't really live that long. That's why, yeah, I have to put her in good tier. She's better than Nikon. I can't put her in great tier because she didn't live that long. But in the short time that she was alive, she had a very good impact. In the first trial. We'll get to that later. First trial, she was really, really smart. But in the second trial, more of her backstory, or near the end of the trial, more of her backstory was revealed because she's the ultimate maid and she can never deny a request or whatever, right? So, fuck, what's his name? I forgot his name. It's that short, this dude right here. I forgot his name. Can I check it? I can't. I forgot his name. That's how irrelevant he was. But everyone starts pestering her to do more stuff for her, and I could tell that she was getting a little frustrated. And there was Monokuma gave everyone motive videos to show what he was holding hostage and all that stuff. And because she's the ultimate mage, she gets asked to do a lot of things because she's very powerful. She can fight and do all that stuff. So she got her own motive video by, I guess, on purpose, accident, I don't really know. And she saw what was waiting back outside the killing game. So she weighed the lives of everyone, like on in the game, against the lives of everyone like in Japan because she was having to command the army of Japan or something along those lines. So yeah, so the thing is that the person that she killed had had nothing to live for, but she had too much to live for. So that resulted into her killing. And I thought it was a pretty good motive. Everything made sense. She was smart, and her plan was brilliant, except for that patch of black that ended up in the pool. That was the only thing that cost her. But yeah, she's good. Peko. Okay. Peko goes in mad. Peko didn't really do much. Not even in the trial where she was the killer. The trial where she was the killer, she still didn't really do much towards the end, where we were pressing Fuyuhiko, and she was trying to get the blame off him, kind of. It's weird how it happened, but the whole sparkling justice thing, it was really whack. It was like really whack, and it was cringe. It made me never want to hear the word justice again. but at the end was what redeemed her from being in bad tier into meh tier because she revealed that her and Fuyuhiko had been like they had grown up together, right? And she was his blade in a way, kind of see on some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 type stuff. She was his sword, shield, all that type stuff, and she had to do whatever he said because she was his tool, according to her. And because of this, she led everyone to believe that they had gotten the thing wrong in choosing her, and that Fuyuhiko was the true killer. And then when it was revealed, like the plan, Fuyuhiko actually planned to kill Mahiru because of the whole murder mystery game. Because it was blatantly obvious that was Fuyuhiko's sister in the video. But instead, as Fuyuhiko was about to do it, she stepped in and killed her instead. And Fuyuhiko didn't want that, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, she was pretty okay. Pretty okay. Also, her plan was kind of stupid too. The water bottle thing basically gave it away because she was the only one that came in to their wet, and I was like, that's mega sus. Because I had remembered that his shower was out. No, she was in the pool, but yeah. Okay, we're we're more like in the middle now. My throat is really hurting. Alrighty, Toko. Toko is honestly fire, mostly because of Genocide Jill though. Genocide Jill is freaking amazing. I wonder if that's like a separate option. It don't look like it. Alright, I have to make another tier. I have to make another tier. Hold on, give me a second. I have to make another tier. God tier. What's better than best? Alright, there we go. So we'll move these two up. Alrighty. Now where was I? Toko. Okay. Mostly because of Genocide Jill, but in the second trial, there's a scene where she's hiding in her room the whole time, and she said something like, "I'm sorry." Oops.